Hey guys, what's up? It's Quentin Drew here. I don't really know what box this is, to be honest. If I had to make a guess, it's probably box 28, 29, 30, somewhere up in that range. I'll get back on track, don't worry. My brain's just all over the place, and I have videos and stuff to upload and stuff, and I'm just not thinking about what box number this is, so I'm kind of off track. But yeah guys, so welcome to the box. It's a very nice box. I scored a crap load of wheat pennies. I think this is my highest box I've ever scored, well, the most wheat pennies I've ever scored in one box. I believe it's something like 31. I could be wrong. But before I get to that, I'd like to say a few things and show you some detecting finds that I made at a family friend's house the other day. I'm not getting into that story in a little bit before I start showing this, but before I say anything at all, I'd like to start off by saying today is August 13th. I start school on the 21st, so that means I basically have about a week and a day to you know, finish my book report that I still have yet to do. And once school starts up, I'll be busy. I'll probably still be making these videos, but they might come a little bit later. You know, everything just kind of slows down, and I know I haven't really been putting out that many videos this summer, and I apologize with that, but either way, today, like I said, 13th of August, I've been taking driver's ed Monday, Wednesday for about 2 weeks now. I've gotten in 24 hours exactly straight of driver's ed. That's what the state requires, is to be in driver's ed for 24 hours, which is divided up for 4 hours and 15 minutes each and every day. Well, not each and every day, 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Monday through Wednesday for 2 weeks. And I've already done that. Today's Wednesday. I still have yet to get my temps. I'm going to go do that today, grab my temps, because I was going to do it earlier. I did it in June. I went to the BMV in June, and I didn't pass, mostly because I didn't really study that much. But now that I've gone through driver's ed, all the information is fresh. I should have no problem getting my temps. And I have to do my in-cars and stuff for driver's ed. You know, the extension of that. I have to do my in-cars and all that stuff within the next 6 months. But I'm just going to get that done with, do it before October if I can. And maybe I'll get my license or something around my birthday in November. Might even be more towards next year. Either way, I'm really stoked about that. I was going to say something. Oh, I took the driver's ed exam today. Really easy exam. I don't know if they are like that all over the country, but I know that the Ohio one that I took today was simple. I got 88% on it. Would have liked if I got a 90, but still passed, you know, with a high B. So yeah, so I'm kind of stoked about that. Have that fresh on my mind. I thought I'd share it with you guys. Another thing here, I'm going to show you guys a coin. Yesterday I went to go pick up my schedules for school. I had to go try on some clothes for orchestra, to try on a tux and some pants, and I went in the changing room, dressing room, behind the stage. There's a dressing room right by the orchestra room, and I looked on the floor, and there's a nickel on the floor, and I didn't realize it until I picked it up, of course. I thought it was a newer 70s, 80s nickel. Looked at the date, it's a 1952. And just telling by the whole shape of it and everything, I've seen so many 52S's. I flipped it over and I knew it was an S in it. If you guys can see that, it is indeed an S mint mark. So 52S on the changing room floor at my school, which was kind of funny. That's probably been there since freshman year. I'm a sophomore now, so it's probably been there basically the whole summer. I don't really go in that room. And then here's some detecting finds. I want to go over to my, basically it's my dad's side. It's my grandparents' friend. My grandparents are 82 and both 82. And there's a family friend that's, you know, been friends with them for 50 plus years and stuff, and we're always close and stuff, and she invited us to go over to her house. Her house was built in 1954, and we went swimming there. Me, my mom, my dad, and my grandparents just, you know, sat out, we ate dinner and stuff. But either way, she said I could detect her yard. I got a permission from her, and she lost a ring 25 plus years ago. I guess it slid off of her son's finger or something. It was basically her ring. It was a 14 karat gold ring with her mother's initials inside of it. Now, keep in mind, she's like in her 80s, mid 80s, 80, 5, 86, 87 or so. She's just an amazing woman. But anyways, it slid off, and I tried to find it for her. She told me the area, but it might have been paved over when they put a sidewalk in leading up around the house to go to the back of the pool. Yeah, just amazing. So I detected her yard, and I detected the side strip. I found this penny on the side strip. It's a really beat up, what's the word for it? Crude penny. It's like in the 70s or 80s. There's all dinged up and dead and big blob of iron on it. And I dug some clad in her yard. Dug a 75D. As you can see, all the coins are red. That's how they are up in northeastern Ohio. They all come out red in the clay. I got a 67 dime. Keep in mind, none of these coins are older than 1975 that I found. 1967 quarter, 1964 memorial. This was a surface find, 1966. Probably came out of her stuff. All this was probably dropped by her because they moved in the house in 63 or something. Appealing 1975, and a 75 as well. See, the dirt comes off. That's the surface of the coin coming off of my fingertips. I did not find the ring, but I did find 3 wheat pennies, which is kind of awesome. This one here is hard to see. I put it in a 2x2 because the surface is coming off of it. It's 1945. So it's actually in pretty good shape if you get in the right light. Here's a 51D. It's in really good shape. Obviously, other than the fact that it's been in the ground, but it probably was dropped as an XFAU. This one came out surprisingly nice. It was the first one I found. It was right on the side strip. This is a 56D. So that's cool that I found 3 wheat pennies, and she's probably gonna let me detect her yard again sometime. I don't know if this year or next year, but yeah. So I'm 7.5 minutes in, and I haven't started talking about the box. But anyways, here, let's get into the box. Really good box, and let's go. So, start off, I found some nice uncirculated looking cents. I found a 77, a 72D, 73D. These were both in the same roll. 74, a couple 83s that are in really nice shape, not double dies, and really nice 79. And I did get one up in the higher grade of probably an XFAU, more towards an AU, not uncirculated, I don't believe. 1959, and it is a D. And I know that without flipping it over. There's a funny coin. There's a hole in this one. Someone was testing out their drill bit. It's kind of like a square drill bit or something. I don't know. 1973. It's like a square hole there, and a circular one there. So that was kind of funny. I thought that was kind of cool. I find those every so often. I found this coin, and just telling by the reverse or the obverse, I can tell this is either some 40s, 50s, or 60s nickel. I'm gonna lead towards the late 40s, maybe 50s. It's just really like worn around. It's been like sanded down or filed down. There's a Denver mint mark. I'm gonna guess it's towards the 50s. That might be a 1 there. I'm not sure. So it could be a 61 or a 51. I don't think it would be a 41 just because of the reverse. Might shows a little bit higher. It's like the 50s and 60s were like that. So I saw the edge like that, and I was like, what is that? I figured like V-nickel or something because it was so worn down, but nope. I found a 1964, kind of worn on the sides. I don't know if that's an error. I don't really think it is. I'm just going to toss it back. It's worn. It's probably just wear. Got hungry on this coin. I apologize, guys. 1990D. I got really hungry, actually. Thought that was funny. So, that's funny. Just goes to show how much our currency deteriorates over the years. Now moving over to the S mint mark. It's got a 69S. There actually is a 70S I also did find in this box. I thought that the box shorted me, and I told the bank teller, and I thought the box had shorted me 1 penny roll because I've had it happen in the past. Apparently I found the same penny roll that I was missing on the table. It was just hiding behind a box. I'm such an idiot. I didn't put the coin in here, but it's a 70S. So I got 69 through 72S. Here's a 71S. Don't see these that often. It's kind of weird because you're not the 72 or the 73S and the 72S are the rare ones, and I can't seem to find a 71S, but I find 73S is a lot more lately. Here's the 72S. So I'm trying to put rolls of those together. I have all these rolls here, and I got a 60D small 8 roll over there. And talking about 60D small 8s, got 3 of them this time. 1960D. This one's a little bit more rough. Probably a lower grade. I'll probably just toss this one back because it's not worth keeping. It's all discolored and stuff. And this one's a 60D as well. Small 8. I got a funny to find one of these. I find these every so often. It's 5 cents from the Bahamas. Thin rim actually. Commonwealth of the Bahamas 2005. So fun to get a little bit of a foreign coin in there. So no Canadian coins this time, which is weird though. That was kind of odd. I'll move over to the nickels here. Got a 40S. It's pretty worn. Like most 40S's I find. They seem to start wearing, you know, I don't know, they wear around the rim, it seems like. I don't know. They do really bad around the rims. They start getting wider. I don't know. It's strange. 41S. Small S. I do get a 42. Plain. Non-silver, unfortunately. I'll still take that. I got a 49 for my book. It's a Denver Mint mark. It's a little bit better of a piece. It's more up in the XF details, which it's really nice actually. Probably an XF AU, possibly an AU. I'm thinking more towards XF. I got a 51. It's plain. 52. That's an S. So another 52S. And this one here is a really nice coin. Seems like all the 58s I find and have huge rims. See that massive rim? And are always kind of like grayish in color. It's 1958 and it's actually a 58 plain. They made 17 million of these things. So considered basically a key date in a sense. I call it a key date, but it's more towards the semi-key dates of the 50s. Third lowest mintage, or no, fourth lowest mintage of the, no. I think it's in the top 5 lowest mintages of the 1950s. I think it's number 5. I could be wrong there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now move over to the wheat pennies. I found a 1923, and I just scared myself. I thought that was a 1922. That would be a really nice coin if it was a 22. This one looks like a detector find. Looks like it came out of the ground somewhere where there wasn't clay, like how I dig my coins. If a wheat penny came out looking like that up here, I'd be shocked. You find that more like southern Ohio, like E-Track, what's his name? E-Tracting Ohio or whatever his name is. He finds coins like these with nice patinas on them. So that's 23. There's a 29S in shockingly nice condition. I was shocked to see that. I think that might be corrosion though. I'm not sure. Just spots. It's in crazy condition. I got a 39, a 41, a 41, a 41, a 41D. Won't see that often. A nicer looking 44 with some luster on it still. And then here goes the pull tabs. 44, 44, 44, 44, 44D, 44D, 45, 45. These are also known as the shell casings, since from World War II, reused shell casings. Copper was put towards these cents. 1945, 45, 45, 46, 46, 46S, better date. 48D, uncommon. 51, at least uncommon for me. 51D. 52D corroded, 53D, 5060, 5060, 5060, and a 5060. So if I'm not mistaken, I got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 29, 30, 31 wheat pennies. That is the most wheat pennies I have ever found in one box on my from what I remember. So that was awesome. Now moving over to the better finds, I got a 1950, and this one sure did surprise me. 1950. It's in pretty decent shape actually. I thought it would be a 50D just by how the coin kind of feels and stuff. I've seen 50Ds before, not too many, but the obverse made it kind of look like it might be a 50D, but it's a 50 plain. I got a 50 or a 49 S, and this one's in crazy nice shape. I gotta be careful to touch this one by the sides, definitely. Just amazing coin. Great condition, 49S. They made 9 million, I think, of those. I don't find them that often. However, I have found about 3 this year, which is pretty sweet. This one you probably won't be able to see, but the mint mark looks suspicious. It might be a an RPM. Just by the naked eye, it looks like an RPM. So we'll put with the questionable RPMs and stuff. I think Super Neo 123 with his coin microscope would be able to tell me if it's RPM. I don't really look for RPMs, so I probably should. I did find a 2009 nickel, 39 million minted, 2009P. So it is the harder to find 2009 nickel. And probably the best find, even though I did not score silver this box. You know, you do and you don't sometimes. I scored a 1968S proof. I put this in a 2x2. I hope you guys can see that. It hasn't been cleaned. Not, you know, it's a genuine 1968S proof. And here are the steps. You got full steps, so you know obviously off the bat, even if the camera doesn't pick it up and you don't believe me that it's a proof, which I don't see why you wouldn't, you can tell that it is a proof because of the full steps, because I don't believe there's any 68S's that are known with full steps that are circulated strikes that are these nice with full steps. So this one's probably up in the proof 62 grade, proof 61. It's in really good shape for being a proof in circulation. So thanks guys for watching, really appreciate it. I think it just hit like 425 subscribers, or 430 recently. Appreciate that. And yeah, so this was a good box. I had a fun time, fun weekend detecting my family friends. I call her an aunt because she just feels like an aunt to me. She's just awesome. She actually told me to teach her the AT Pro and how it works, and I told her all the settings, and you know, I told her, I blew her mind with all the things that the AT Pro could do. You know, she was shocked just by the pinpointing aspect of it, you know, and how I knew the machine. And she's just an awesome lady in general. She's happy and stuff. Very, very awesome woman, and she has a lot of strength. Her husband passed away in 1998, the same year I was born. I don't know what he had, but she's just an amazing, courageous woman, just really loving, and she has a lot of energy. She actually puts the pool cover over her pool every single day, takes it off, takes it on, puts it back on. That requires 2 people. It's quite a bit of work to put a pool cover on and do all this stuff, and she does it. And she's just awesome. So she's really nice and everything. But yeah, guys. So thanks, guys, for watching. Happy hunting, and take care. God bless. See you guys later.